What's up, friends and fam? How are you today? Thanks for tuning in. Market up or down? Market was down today. Pretty big down day. We've got a weird shape developing here. I'm very, very curious to see how tomorrow closes. I think it'll be very good. But remember, with a rules-based trading approach, like I have for my system, take your feelings and shove them right up your butt. We just follow the plan. You can overanalyze and overthink and all that, and it gets in the way of profits because you must understand that nobody knows what will happen tomorrow. There are signs and signals of trend changes and things like that, but nobody knows with 100% certainty what will happen. So we know over time, the market has a bullish bias, and we play into that. So even though, trades don't, well, have, so far for me, 100% success rate, but uh, they don't work right away, right? Sometimes time digs into it. So as we check out the brokerage account, you can see we have cash, and we actually sold stock today. So again, big picture, market was down last 3 days. Boom, 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 boom. We sold stock though. So the market does not have to be up for you to make money. And repeat that again, the stock market does not have to go up to make money. So let's go to the spreadsheet here, and I know everybody's most boring part, but you got to know where you're going. And I'm just going to make sure I've got all my fillers correct. 4087 here, Kipper 2912, Bank 1670. We got a good fill here. 8 cents, people think that's not much, but that's a 0.5%. Right? Thinking percents. F and F. 4719, check. WAL 6922. 6922. We got a favorable fill here as well. And this adjusts our sell price, right? Gentech 2163, APAM 3620. Got a good one here as well. SIGI 7660. So we got a little favorable fill there as well. And the sell for today was ELV. We did not get what the closing print was. However, this is a good lesson that not being greedy has made me a lot of money in the stock market. If I had had my sell price where the last price was, I may not have got filled at all, and I would still be holding the shares. But instead, I got money out. So we just made our 1%. Nothing crazy, but we'll take it. And now I can use this same $200 to put into new stocks today. Time and how fast you can spin through these makes all the difference in the world. Here we got a good fill as well. 84.67. A big day today, moving a lot of money for a small account. We got this one at 103.87. 1950. And these videos are crazy important. I know they're boring, but these are crazy important. If you appreciate them, leave a thumbs up button. But this is exactly how I, in my public account here, how I manage market turbulence. And we haven't had a big correction or anything yet, but the process, if you can iron out the process in calm waters, choppy waters will be much easier to navigate. This is just practice. This is just repetitions. Nobody wants to practice, but when it comes to the competition, the people who practice the most do the best. So that's what we have for our order flow for today. So we need to update our profits for the month. Look at all these trades we've done. 44.10. And it's all not just trading for nothing. Another $4.15 will be put more into investing and turning our active efforts from trading into real passive income. All right, so trading plan. We're going to tidy up the whole account best what we can. We do have $289. So what we need to do is look on the screener for stocks we already own from smallest equity to largest equity. Very simple. So we're going to start here with bank. We'll try to keep this one a little quicker. If you need repetition, check out the playlist. The strategy has not changed since I started YouTube. Okay, we've got the dividends, EST and TTM look good. PE and forward PE, add them up, divide by 2. If it's under 15, I like that. And both debt numbers need to be under 4. That's kind of my criteria, how I run stuff. And we have 1680, it fits. Stock went up. That does not bother me. We're accumulating shares, just like a big trader would. Had kind of a rough day today, so I may relax after this. I don't know. Come on, see, nothing just seems to work right today, but everybody's had days like that, right? Limit orders, good till canceled, extended hours. And I am really... Okay, this is about settled funds because we just sold that today. We've dealt with that before, but I'm not putting a sell order in till those funds settle anyway. So we want to go ahead and buy. Next one, American Eagle. American Eagle. Peter's not really wanting to work today either, but this should be a shorter video. There's not a whole lot to handle, but it's important we handle it. We've got good PEs, dividends, debt. Good to go, 1756. Also pay attention to how you feel during this move. This is the first even mini down move that most of you have seen that I talk to on a regular basis, but this is not a major move in the markets. So just check your feelings and soak it in and try to absorb what's going on. So that way, when you see this scenario again, you can handle it better. Limit, good till cancel extended hours. It's easier to handle your emotions if you are aware of kind of what's going on. 255. EMBC. And the 4 tabs here on the screener is more than usual. I'll admit to that. Oh, there's 5 now, but I've seen way more. Went through COVID, right? Everything looks good here. 881. I get my calculator out because I'm tired. 881 times 2. Oh. Let's try this. 881 times 3. It's just over 26. What we try to keep it under 1% of our account. 2643 just barely doesn't make it. So we're just going to go with 2 shares. But I'm not chicken. I'm okay to level it up to 3 as the stock price goes. It's about how much capital I'm moving, not how many shares. How much dollars. Dolores. And of course, we have a lot of these lower price stocks, and that has kind of given us some more paperwork stuff to do or whatever, but it's okay. Okay. We're chomping away. ADT. You down with ADT? Yeah, you know me. All right, everything looks good here. Debt's a little high, but it's under 4. Life's good. 638. We take $26 divided by $6.38. It tells you we need to buy 4 shares. That's how you do the math for that. So 638 times 4 is $25.52. So you can see as the stock price has went down, we're still buying 1% of our account. We're not trying to buy the same number of shares as it goes, but the same dollar amount. So that's what gives gives us our math advantage, you know. It gets scary, so you know, don't feel like you can't do this or whatever if you're feeling a certain way right now, because it's normal. And that's why these shapes, patterns, and systems will always work, is because of human nature. And this is what it is. ABM. Yeah, the computer's the only thing making this a long video, but it is what it is. I'm gonna keep on chugging with it. Everything looks good here, right? PEs, dividends, debt. It got smashed today. Look how much it went down. 38.67. And these will start to eat up the capital faster. But I'm not trying to buy the lower price stocks. They just happen to be lower equity positions. That's all it is. Because I want math to work the most it can work for me. We have Gentech here. In fact, we'll have to go into another tab for that one. A little free advert here. All right, Gentech. See, it looks good here. No debt like that. 21.31. We'll clean up the account here at the end. So if you want to see that, stay tuned for that one. Checking the number here on the confirmation screen too. Sometimes the computer lag has penalized me there. And now Kemper. PNC. Everything looks good. Nice and great. 29.14. It's a green candle, but this will pay huge, uh, hugely as time goes through doing these little moves. They may seem kind of pointless, but there is a reason I do things exactly the way I do them. Down to $1.22. LAZ. Lazard. Capital Markets, huh? This is always one that throws people off with PE or forward P if it's over 15. If you add them up, divide by 2, that's the number I'm worried about. Not if one is over it. So 40, 68. And the premise is very simple. All these companies make money. They all pay dividends. And none of them have very much debt. So, game on. Cancel order for the sell. We're not trying to do any round trip orders yet. We'll do that once the PDT has been abolished, which I think is happening. And that'll be interesting to see how that affects trading volume. Retail traders don't make up much of the total volume, but they do add to volatility because they don't know the rules of the market. I have no idea. They just randomly buy stuff, which is wild to me, but that's what it works out to. $82 left. We got FBIN. Not cherry picking by what the stock price is to get the most in or nothing. I'm just going through the list. Don't overanalyze and fail to take action because a lot of people do that. Hey, Fortune Brands. Haven't had to do much tab switching. That's nice. There's another one, right? But yeah, it looks good to me. 43.27. It's going to be a glorious day when I go through here and type all these sell orders in. Glorious day. $38 big ones. We have APAM down here. That's under 38. So we'll go check it out again. We couldn't afford the others. That's the only reason I'm skipping. It's not because I like this one more than the other ones, because I don't. Nice PEs, high dividends, low debt, 35.10. Now, just because we're not able to buy all these other ones doesn't mean they won't sell, right? We're going to get our account up to snuff here. We'll have a couple bucks left, so we'll just leave that be. All right. So now everything that doesn't have an order will get one. F&M. Add them up, divide by 2 to get an average. You take that over times 1.01. That's the system I like. KVH. Same scenario. Give yourself the most chance for success. When you start finding a little success, it is easy to self-sabotage. But you know, you're supposed to have a good life and help other people. Without getting too deep into it, that's how I feel about it. So allow yourself to win in life a little bit. I love it. I love the stock market. We have so many orders here. You know, it's like buying a lot of extra lottery tickets. I mean, some of these numbers can hit. 76, 77 times 1.01. And your numbers may be a little different, right? Because you might have had different fills than what I got. But the orders are just the closing print of the day. And wherever they fill is wherever they fill. Getting close here. Got that THO. That always makes me giggle. For Thor. There we go. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. 85, 53. Yeah, Western Alliance. Not a bad day. This is great here. All right, so as we do a recap here, you can see there's an order in for everything. Holding and for big picture, get rid of this guy. Focus on what really matters here. You can see the market starting to roll over. It just is. But like I always like to say, you know, all-time highs up here. We are not buying stock at the top, so we're not all in up here. We're all in down here next to this beautiful golden line, which likes to act as a nice little bouncing board. So keep that in mind. And that's what we have for today. Thank y'all for watching. If you're still here, hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed and share this with your friends that might be interested. Just share it. Just send it to them. But send it to people that ask you for money too. But remember, I'm not a licensed financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I bought the stocks you saw today because I put the orders in. That's what I did. But can't follow me. I'm not telling you what to do. You can lose money in the stock market. And there's professionals out there that are licensed if you want to go that route. But I'm an average dude. I'm sharing this just to document my journey and bring a little awareness that average Joes can make it in the stock market, because I do very consistently, and I share for you. So appreciate it. Let me know down below. Thank y'all for watching. Have a great day.